Good morning, Summit Prep. My name is Giovanni Contreras. I'm here to bring you our second student news broadcast. Last week, we ended our first round of expeditions, and students will be returning back to normally scheduled classes. Students also attended a new all-school meeting where we held our first virtual costume contest. And congratulations to all the mentor groups and teachers who won. In the next coming weeks, students will have Veterans Day off, which is November 11th, and will return back to normal classes on Thursday. Also coming up, Student Senate will be hard at work to create our first virtual multicultural night. That's all for school news. Next, we have Leah, who's going to be recapping the presidential election and give results on what happened. Thank you.
Hi everyone, if you don't know already, my name is Leah and I'm going to be talking about this crazy election that we are going through right now. It has been one of the craziest weeks, it's been the craziest year, and it is about to get 10 times more crazier. So as we know, our presidential candidates are Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Kanye West, and they are all competing to become the next US president. Right now, Joe Biden has the popular vote of 50.5%, while President Trump has 47.7%. Though the popular vote does count and is very major to electing our new president, the first candidate to get 270 electoral college votes actually wins the presidency. And as of right now, Joe Biden is leading the Electoral College votes with 253, while Trump only has 213. Living through this pandemic has really put a toll on who our next president is going to be, as it is 3 days after election night. States like Georgia, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Arizona are states that are called too close to call states, which is basically states that are not done counting the mail-in ballots. And this is totally acceptable, as Pennsylvania, for example, we're not allowed to open their mail-in ballots or any ballots at all until election night, as well as I think Nevada. But it's kind of compared to Florida, which were allowed to open their ballots days before the election, so it really depended on the state legislatures. Though at this moment right now, Biden is leading in Georgia with 4,000 votes, Nevada with 22,000 votes, Pennsylvania with 28,000 votes, and Arizona with 29,000 votes. And this is actually a really crazy thing for Biden and the Democrats, because as we know, Georgia hasn't turned blue since 1992. This as well goes for Pennsylvania and Arizona, which were originally red states in the 2016 election where President Trump won. Something that was also really crazy was that Michigan and Wisconsin also turned blue this election, which were previously red states in the 2016 election where President Trump won. So I have an update on the presidential election, and as of November 7th at 5 p.m., Joe Biden has led the Electoral College votes with 290 votes, as President Trump has only 214, making Joe Biden the 46th president of the United States, as well as making Kamala Harris the first vice president to be a woman, as well as being a woman of South Asian descent as well as African American descent. Which is a really huge step for America and showing the opportunities that we have for the next 4 years. So that is it for the presidential election.
Thanks so much, Leah. Next, we have Giselle, who's going to be covering this week's science news.
Hello, my name is Giselle, and like everyone else stuck at home, I've been affected by the impact of COVID. Why is COVID so harmful to people? Ever since COVID-19 has begun to infect humans, it has started to mutate. Advantageous genetic variants have been found in a gene that creates spike proteins. Spike proteins are what allow viruses to infect cells. However, there are other factors that have aided COVID-19 in being as dangerous as it is. Two other areas of the COVID genome called NSP4 and NSP16 have changed. These changes have affected how the virus's genetic material folds up into 3D shapes and functions inside human cells. A plausible effect for the change in the shape and function of COVID-19 in human cells is the virus's ability to spread before people even know they have it. These newfound genetic changes have made this virus more detrimental to people's health and increased its infectious nature.
Well, that's all the news for this week. Thank you for tuning in to our second student news broadcast, and be sure to tune into the next. Thank you.